back to working with Nico. I'm in my boat again. I decided to take the night here. My second night in the boat. I rigged up myself. It's kind of messy, but you get an idea of it. I'm not prioritizing the cabin yet, so I just made it possible to sleep there. But there's a lot to be done there as well. But first I'm gonna focus on getting this done. So now I'm gonna paint this wall the second time. Hopefully that will be sufficient so you don't see the black through the white painting. And I'm still wondering and thinking about what to do with this door, except for put some screws in it. But like painting wise, what should I do? Should I paint this blue and leave the color here? It's kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna make something here to tighten the gap, also up here, but that's not happening now. I don't have the materials or the equipment to do that in the boat right now. I'm gonna put one of those up here as well. I see that I painted a little bit. I could have made this more narrow, but I'll figure that out. Those holes are yet to be fixed, so I can fit in what is supposed to be there. Again, some new followers, so thank you for subscribing, and if you're one of those who haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It helps out the channel, help me to grow, reach out to more people. And this channel, it is about working, about boat life, and also about staying active when you have a chronic illness. And I suffer from trichomoniasis. That is a rare condition. Not many know of it, and not many know what it is, but the easy explanation is that it is the nerves in my face that are somehow provoked, or it affects the nerves in my face, and it can hurt as much as cluster headaches, but it's not inside my head, it is in my face. And there's a lot to say about that, and I'm not going to say too much about it now, but the whole deal is, even if you struggle with something that is quite painful or makes life hard in any way, my mission and my vision is to stay as active as possible, even though I'm struggling, and probably maybe you are, maybe not, but do something more than just sit in a sofa and watch YouTube, even though I very much would like you to watch YouTube so I can expand my channel, but not all day long. I do also watch a lot of YouTube. I need to take long breaks, and I work slow, and I do everything in a slow pace, but I'm still doing things. And that is why I have this channel, to show you guys that even though you're struggling with something, it is perfectly possible to maintain some activity, even though you have to accept that it takes more time and you get less things done in what seems to be a very long amount of time, but it's still way better than doing nothing. And I've been tested in doing nothing, and that is my worst fear as of today. That is to surrender to my illness and just sit in the sofa all day and let life just go by without anything happen. I'm not 40 years old yet, and I have too much life left to live So I want to sit in my sofa and the next 40 years and start to wait for my last days already now. So that's why I'm having this channel. But mainly, I do not speak too much about my illness. I show you guys what I do, but I always try to say something about it because it is necessary to, and it is important for me to show you guys that it is possible. Wind kind of just turned up. Raining, harsh wind. Well, it's a good thing I'm here so I can check out my lines. Nej! Glöm. I thought that would be easy to just get up on there and take that black field there. It is there because I built the steering console twice, and the first time I used thicker plates which turned out to be too thick. So well, I need to use a brush to take that.
Gone through, time passes on, it is our life. Each moment pass like lampposts down the highway, with its own potential every time. But if we sleep, they passing away. Chance to be all that you can be. Each day a dance. Use each day, your will is free. Too many wait, hoping their life will brighten, but they don't act to make things right. Life is too short for us to sit and linger. We must act now to make it count. Life, precious life, grasp it now. Every day, every hour, now is your chance. If you just wait for life to come along, you will die old and incomplete. Action is key, you cannot wait no longer. Push yourself out and you will see. Days, precious days. Use your days, use your life. Now is your chance to be all that you can be. Each day a dance. Use each day, your will is free.
I probably have to lay on another paint layer tomorrow to make it completely white. If I go closer, you can still see some color behind. Turns out this roller ain't the best in the world, but it have to do. Try to even out some edges here and there. I need to, the top side of those hatches also need to be painted, but that ain't happening now, not today. But hopefully this, where is it? There it is. This can will do for, I know it will do for one more part of this because I haven't even used 1/3 of it, but maybe the roof, I used some spare, as you can see up there on the roof already. So maybe baby, I'm seriously considering take off the roof and build a new one. But then it is again the matter of what to do this year and what to do next year or after the season. My original plan is to keep doing things that are of such a nature that I still can use the boat at all time. So if I find out that tomorrow I want to go out to sea instead of doing maintenance and restoring things and stuff, then I can do that. And taking off the roofs means that I need to build a new roof before. Of course I can use it, but then I need to use my time to build a new roof. So that might happen later, or definitely later. I think also the cabins is further up the priority list than the roof. And there's a lot of other things. I also bought, I can show you, I bought this that goes up there, up top side. So I have something to hold on to if I want to go alongside a boat. When I come up here, I can always grab in the hatch. So I just bought short ones, so I have something till I can get to the hatch. Of course, on both sides, I have another there for the anchor, or in Norway we call this a dregg. I'm not sure of the English word for that. Some chain and 30 meters of rope. And the idea is I don't plan on anchoring up. I don't plan on anchoring up and rotate. In Norway, talk a lot about Norway. I'm Norwegian, by the way. We call that å ligge på svai. I don't know the English term for that, but when you're just anchoring up and you're not attached to land or to the bottom. But I figured I'd rather drop the anchor on the rear, drive towards land and tie myself to the land, so I have the anchor at the stern and land tied at the bow. And I think that would be better. Or the opposite way around. It's, of course, it's easier to get out of the boat at the stern. So maybe I drop the anchor in the bow and then back myself against land and tie it up that way. But anyway, that's what I want to use that for, not to to anchor up completely free. I'm kind of glad I don't have the the sea right in. There's two big floating elements that blocks the sea, but of course it doesn't block the wind. Those boats there block next to nothing, but at least I don't have the waves. But it's been quite windy. It was 2 nice days, yesterday and the day before, and the whole previous week was a lot of wind from the north as well. Time to relax a little. Got a new book, Wallander, one of my favorite book series. Got some tomatoes or tomatoes, whatever you like to call it, and some Vasa knäckebröd. I don't know what you call that in English. There's a list on the rear of it, and it's written in Swedish and Norwegian and Danish and Finnish and French and German and some kind of probably Polish, Eastern European language. I can't find English, so I can't find out what you call it in English. But it's a crisp kind of bread with some fillings in it. Quite good. It's the next day. It's still windy. Now and then some rain comes. I just fitted a board up there. I put 2 screws in here because this was just had a big gap. But I had a terrible night's sleep because of all the wind, and it was a little bit better in the morning, so I slept in a little bit. Now I'm wondering what to do because I honestly don't feel like doing anything, but there's a lot of things to be done, and I've told myself that I should use today to do stuff, so I just have to bite my tooth together and try to do something. All those cables here, I think I spoke of it yesterday, so it's in the same video, but I'm gonna put a cable channel up here, so maybe that's what I'm doing next, I guess. At some point I will have to either repair or change this one out, but I don't know. That costs a lot of money that I don't have. I'm getting some tax refunds soon, so maybe I'll do that. But there's tons of other stuff I need to do as well, so let's start with those cables. So the wires here, this is from a solar panel. This goes to the windshield wipers, which is currently out of order, or wiper works, but here's the arm for the blade, and I need to find a new wiper blade. And there's a spring laying somewhere. I'm not really sure where. But it's meant to go on that. that's a task for another day. And this wire here is for cockpit lights, and this wire is to the lanterns. So you can see when I painted, I left some of it because I didn't want to paint too much on the cable. I now know that this channel that I bought is 4 centimeters wide, and I left about 5 centimeters. So I'll loosen up some of the cables. I just want to check one thing before I think I'm gonna detach this cable as well, mount the channel, and then add a layer of paint where I didn't paint. As easy as that. Now I just need to measure the whole thing. I think I'm gonna go up here and then just make a hole in the side for this cable right here, and then continue all the way down. And measuring tape would be much better right now, but I think I got this anyway. So I need to come up about here. Let's see, right there. And if you make it 52 centimeters. So about 52 centimeters. Didn't I have a knife here? There it is. And if you wondered, 52 centimeters is 20.5 inches. If you're accustomed to freedom units, as they call it in USA. I don't know much about how you actually use those freedom units because they're just confusing to me. There's so many inches in a feet. There's so many. It's a complete different number from feet to a yard and to a mile. If I remember correctly, it's 5,280 feet in a mile. Which makes it quite impossible to do a quick estimation of anything if you need to go more than a mile. And not that you very often need to know how many meters there are in a kilometer either, but it's kind of easier to measure out. But when it comes to millimeter, centimeter, meter, 1 meter is 100 centimeters, is 1,000 millimeters. It's quite easy to measure out, and that makes more sense. Another thing is that 1 liter of water is 1 cubic meter. No, it's not. 1,000 liters of water is a cubic meter. One liter is 10 times 10 times 10, or 10 cubic centimeters. And 1 liter of water weighs 1 kilogram. So measurement, volume, weight, it's all connected. Of course, those is supposed to turn the other way, but let's try this. stretch marks, which seems to be impossible. So there we have it, the right length. Now I need a hole in the side of it to the one channel, the one cable that comes out of the channel. So there we go. This has a tape behind it that sticks. I tried to loosen this one up to make adjustments. I couldn't get it off again. So if I just can get a hold of the end of the protection tape. Get it just about right. And let's clamp it on. It's possible to put some screws in there as well, but those walls ain't very thick. So there we have it, I think. Just like that. We have more cables out of sight. It's a little bit you can see there, but for those holes I don't have a bore that is big enough. So I just try to expand the holes with this knife. The holes themselves ain't going to be visible anyway. I'm just going to use this as a measurement, and I know that I know a lot. I need a lot more. Oh, I just saw something. If you see down there, I put the holes too close to the plate underneath. So I actually have to drill out or carve out some of the plate that is under here. That's a bummer. But you know what? I remade this twice already. I'm not gonna remake it a third time just because of that. That's for sure. It's also angled away, from the plates a little bit, so I don't have to carve the whole way down. Yeah, it fits. Possible to get up again. And I have those plates. It goes like this, all the way around like this, and then I'm screwing them down. So, but okay, now we know that that one will be okay. So finally those holes are gone and filled in with those here instead. This never want to stay on for some reason. Which means the dashboard is about complete. Finally, I just need to put some screws in there. I walked into town for a little shopping. I bought this because I saw some ants in the boat. I don't want ants in my boat, so this is supposed to catch ants. Not ants, but ants. Fire extinguisher. Always great to have. Olive oil. Just have to figure out my stove. It won't light up. I don't have a lighter. There is some lighting mechanism on that, but it wouldn't work. So I have to wait to make my dinner. Smoke alarm. That's good to have when you're sleeping in a boat. And some small brushes to paint in narrow places. I don't know if I need them, but it was cheap, so why not? Don't need that. Voila. Hands up. No hose on this one, but that's okay. It's a small one and I guess it works. So now it's just a question of where to put it. So I can put it right here, I guess. Up here. Right there, it's impossible to miss. The wall is a little bit thicker than down here, so I don't drill screws through the wall. Or is it? I don't know. I could of course place it here. Also easy to get to if I'm inside a cabin sleeping. There's not much in there that will catch fire by itself. So to have it close to the engine and to the stove and to the fridge and the elements that is most likely to catch fire, I think that's a smart move. So I don't know. Maybe we could put it up in the roof. There's always pros and cons, but I'm considering putting it there because when I sit here, it won't tip like that because it will be attached to the holder. It won't be in the way of my legs. If I'm sleeping, I can see it straight away, and if I'm at the steering position, it's also easy to get. So I think I'm gonna mount it here. Just like that. Kind of under this edge, so it won't be a problem, and it's easy to get. I guess the same thing goes for the smoke alarm. When something catches fires, it's gonna be out here in the cockpit and not inside the cabin, because I do have some lights in the cabin, but that's all. There's no fire going on inside the cabin. Out here we have gas and fridge and engine and all that, so I'm gonna put it up right here. Hope I don't drill the screws through the roof. That will be a very close call. So just to be sure, I'm going to check. Actually, that's hard to check because we got a solar panel in the way, which at least means that it's less exposed to the elements. So if it poke up a little bit, it don't have much water coming in there. And well, the hole is made already, if there's a hole. So I'm just gonna go with it. That's it. You now have a smoke alarm and fire extinguisher. I probably should go and be starting painting again. I hate painting. It's absolutely not my favorite task to do, but it needs to be done, and when I started I can't just leave it half finished. I need to take this wall one more time. I need to add some painting up here. I have just one more of those rows. I started on a new one yesterday, but it turns out it came loose from that red one. So this is my last one. Hopefully I don't need any more. Complete that wall with a roll and then touch it up with a brush. And we're probably all right. The rest of the painting is more pencil work, I guess. Roll on down.
Dreaming away, there is lot of plans to be made. Thoughts go astray, you will never know how to reach them. You think them anyway, you will really achieve it someday. Look around, poke that ground, ease your mind and find a way. Ambition's great, but there is one thing to consider. Changing your fate does not start with glory and glitter. You'll start from scratch, my friend, and maybe you must do it again. Look around, poke that ground, ease your mind and find a way. Small steps are key if you want to succeed and see your goals come to life. There is simply no quick fix to get there. Each step will lead on the way you cannot ever leave. Look around, poke that ground, ease your mind and find a way. Humble but strong, that is what you need to remember. Things can go wrong, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. Work hard and long, and success will always come along. Don't give in, raise again, do your best, succeed at last. There's many traps along the way. You only fail when you will go away. Even if you just can't see the end, doesn't mean it's not there, my friend. Thousands do fail, just because they fail to remember. it takes time and much dedication to get to your target. You will succeed if you only walk the distance you need. Don't give in, raise again, do your best, succeed at last.
This is the best looking one. This is the more practical one. Maybe I have to give up aesthetics for practical purpose, and I can't place it so it's in the way of the trouble. Maybe I can place it here. Walk there. Oh, decisions. I don't know. You tell me. You're not saying anything. Just to be sure, we flush it with a lower edge as well. Too deep. I can't go all the way in there with a drill. That's a bummer. Luckily, I got this one. Well, should I start at the top? Probably not. And I do see that in the corners in here I need to remove more debris. So just let me wipe this out. Carefully put down this one. See if I can get something into the corners. It's okay. I have to wrap this up now because I'm being picked up. My ride is just standing out there on land. I know this was kind of a this and that video, but I got something done and I took my sweet time doing it and spent some time reading and went shopping for a while and it's not a hard day's work, but it's still something done, some progress. So I don't know when I'm gonna post something from the boat next time. My plan is as of now to go home to Hallingdal some days for the weekend and I come back next week. So and then hopefully we'll have another trip at the sea as well. So we're just gonna find it out. But if you liked what you saw, or you like the concept of what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done that, and all that helps out the channel a lot. A lot of you guys have done that lately, so I'm very thankful for that. And I'm looking forward to get better camera equipment and be better at making videos as well, so I can give you the best possible content of what I'm doing. But for now, I bid you farewell, and I'll see you on the next one.